Shelly is the first character you unlock in Brawl Stars, and she's not too bad, right? She's super strong at close range, she has some pretty solid gadgets, decent star powers, but she manages to be one of the worst picks every season. Why? Well, first, let's look at Shelly's changes over time to see if Shelly's slander is justified. Let's set the scene. It's 2018. This is when Brawl Stars went global, and she wasn't too bad. Well, considering there were only like 22 brawlers available. Back then, when Brawl Stars first added auto-aim, oh my god, she dominated. As did most close-range brawlers at the time. But that only lasted a short while, as people soon realized that Shelly had a major flaw. Something that could easily counter her, and that was to keep distance, because well, she can't really do much of anything if she's a few tiles away. So Shelly just kinda sat there, only used in the lowest trophy ranges for months on end, and over time, as more brawlers were released, Shelly became less prominent in the meta. The only thing saving her was bushy maps, and even then she's outclassed by other brawlers like Bo, Leon, even Edgar. Supercell tried to help Shelly out a bit as they gave her the Band-Aid star power that healed her for 5,000 health. That's right, she was unstoppable. Oh, she's almost dead? No, she's not. Yeah, Shelly was alright. A few months later, this was changed to 40%, which made the star power pretty balanced, though I'll argue it's not the most useful. Other than that, her slowing star power was balanced. It helps close distances, but limited to when you use the super. Her gadgets then had slight changes to them. Clay pigeons originally only allowed for one shot, which was absolute garbage, then changed to what it is today with a 5-second timer, making it significantly better. Similarly, with her fast forward gadget, it lets her dash in a specific direction and was very underpowered until it got a slight range increase. Even then, it doesn't have invulnerability like Max's does. So as we can see, her history was kinda rocky, but overall led her to a pretty balanced state. She was never at the top of the meta, nor was she too overpowered. Frankly, she stayed underpowered. Despite this, it doesn't answer the question of why she's still so bad today. Well, it's pretty simple. There's just way too many counters to her. We have 63 brawlers, and a majority are long-range damage dealers that can easily take her down. Heck, you even got a solid Shelly counter when you first start. Shelly's always had a really rough time when closing the distance between her and the enemy. Her star powers and fast forward gadget kinda help, but ultimately it's not enough to stabilize her in the meta. And when you know what you're doing, you can easily outplay her, which caps her to the early to mid game. Speaking of, Shelly is the first brawler you unlock. She has to be simple, meaning it's extremely hard to make any changes to her in risk of tampering with a player's first experience or the early game meta. I played a few games with Shelly, even on Cavern Churn, which should be her main domain, but with his vision star power hard countered me along with the vision gear. The occasional bull overpowered me with a higher DPS, and against other Shellys it's down to whoever gets their super off first, and in most cases, well, I was the loser. And no gadget was really too good, or I wasn't using them right. Clay pigeons I either never used or failed horribly, and fast forward really needs the invulnerability to make it truly viable. Overall, Shelly's in dire need of some buff or rework, specifically to her gadget or star powers. Otherwise, I don't see her ever being too good, especially with a new counter coming every season. Let me know if there's anything you would do to make Shelly better in the comments and who you would want to see next.